Flags fly half-staff in Florida to honor Hulk Hogan, remembering the wrestling icon. A wave of emotion has swept across Florida as the state pauses to honor one of its most recognizable and beloved figures, Hulk Hogan. Whether you grew up watching his electrifying performances in the wrestling ring or simply know him as a pop culture icon, there's no denying the impact he's had on generations of fans. But here's where it gets controversial. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, in response, DeSantis issued a statewide directive. Both the United States and Florida flags will be lowered to half-staff in Pinellas County, where Hogan lived, and at the Florida State Capitol in Tallahassee. To further commemorate his legacy, the governor has officially declared Friday as Hulk Hogan Day throughout Florida. The governor's office released a statement highlighting Hogan's outsized influence. His larger-than-life personality will be missed, as the Hulkster was an icon for many who grew up in the 80s and 90s, as well as today. He was a true Floridian through and through. For many, Hogan's persona represented more than just entertainment. He embodied the spirit of perseverance and showmanship that defined an era. And this is the part most people miss. Not everyone agrees with honoring a professional wrestler in the same way as a statesman or war hero. Should pop culture icons receive the same recognition as public servants? Is this a fitting tribute, or does it blur the lines of what these solemn gestures are meant to represent? We want to hear from you. Do you believe Hulk Hogan deserves this level of recognition, or do you think the state should reserve such honors for other types of contributions? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get the conversation started. Hulk Hogan's cause of death revealed. WWE legend dies at 71. The tragic news of Hulk Hogan's passing has left many fans in shock and mourning. On July 31st, 2025, it was reported that the legendary professional wrestler, known to the world as Hulk Hogan but born Terry Bollea, succumbed to a heart attack just a week prior. This information was confirmed by a medical examiner's report from Florida, which was made public on Thursday. Hogan, who was 71 years old at the time of his death, had a history of serious health issues, including leukemia and atrial fibrillation, a condition characterized by an irregular heartbeat. According to the District 6 medical examiner's findings, he was pronounced dead at a hospital less than 90 minutes after emergency responders arrived at his Clearwater, Florida home in response to a cardiac arrest call on the morning of July 24th. Widely regarded as one of the most iconic figures in the history of WWE, Hogan's larger-than-life persona and remarkable wrestling skills made him a household name. He was the star attraction at the inaugural WrestleMania in 1985 and continued to be a central figure in the wrestling world for many years, battling legendary opponents such as Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, The Rock, and even WWE co-founder Vince McMahon. This news raises important questions about the health risks faced by athletes in high-impact sports. How can we better support the health of our sports heroes? And what can be done to prevent such tragedies in the future? We invite you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Let's discuss the legacy of Hulk Hogan and the implications of his untimely death on the wrestling community and beyond.